Humidor shop talk. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk. Sports. Humidor shop talk. Cigars. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk. Get ready. Humidor shop talk.
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Mr. SmokeFella in the house, man. Hey, we back at it on a Saturday morning with Humidor Sports and Cigars, man. You know how we do it. We give you the sports. Rough, raw, uncut. Now that's, you know what? That sounded like a commercial for the Blue Chew, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm going to start bringing in my people. And I'm going to start off with the angriest man in podcast history. He more angrier than Drink Champs. Angry man, what's up?
Blue Chew sound like you should have said no Diddy behind that. Man. Hey man, what's up, man? The Bulls won. Man, the Lakers won. Ohio State on. Man, only thing I need is a Bears win tomorrow. I'm good to go. You know, I would be good to go. Hey man, when you got that hoodie on in the house, man, you need to turn some heat on.
I just came from outside, man. I ain't had time to go to wardrobe, so hey man, happens like that sometimes.
Man.
Our resident DJ.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna let him explain his name when he come on, because every week he coming with a new one, and I got to give it to him. They be some awesome names, especially once he give you the explanation behind it. But our resident DJ, DY Nemesis, what's up, baby?
Top of the morning, everybody. What's good, folks? Happy to be back here on the podcast. My name should be rather self-explanatory, especially for those of us who about 35, 40 years and older. If you don't know who Cobra Commander is, then I feel bad for your childhood.
Hey, he was one of the greatest enemies of G.I. Joe.
Yeah, he definitely probably the great, probably top 5 cartoon bad guy of all time.
Right. Classic. When I saw it, I said, he did it again. He did it again. But you're right. That was our childhood, man. Bro, I would watch that all the time. I guess that's letting us know Lefty has walked into the backstage. Skip Hairless is now here. What's up, Skip?
What's up, people? What's going on? Good top of the morning to everybody.
Is this guy?
Oh, man.
Well, you on black people time?
Huh?
You on black people time? Come on, man.
That's usually how I go. And yes, DY Cobra Commander, top 5 bad guys of all time. Good call.
Got that right.
Yeah. Classic, because, man, his whole outfit was classic. With the mirrored dome he had, that was classic, dog.
It's Skeletor, Mum-Ra, then Black Cobra.
Hold on. Did he say Mum-Ra?
Mum-Ra was classic, baby. Cobra Commander 3rd on my list.
Come on, man.
Oh man, look, ain't nobody colder than Megatron. He killed Optimus Prime.
Megatron was 4. I'm gonna go Megatron.
Gotta be 1.
Nah, I gotta go, man. Skeletor's a beast, man.
Well, Megatron killed Optimus Prime, but allowed him to come back. So that makes him slip down the chart for me. But bro, look at that mask, bro. That's Sly, you should start wearing one of those so we don't have to see your face.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right.
Hey man, y'all ready to get into it, man?
Yeah, I'm watching Notre Dame and Navy now.
I don't know why. Let's go Navy.
2 ranked teams. Watch your mouth.
Damn. Well, it is football Saturday for
NFL.
Damn, no. I almost pulled a Pat.
That's cold. Man.
Almost pulled a Pat and choked on myself on camera. NCAA football, man. We got some big games today right now. Sly, you already mentioned it. Nebraska and Ohio State. Ohio State could be a trap game for them, but I ain't going to say nothing. It is what it is.
Never. They're going to beat the dog.
And if Oregon wasn't cheated, we'll be undefeated.
How was that cheated, man?
Man, they put 12 feet on the field on purpose, man.
Just because he ran a system. He played the system against the system. And you mad at him?
We'll get him. Don't worry about it. We'll get him.
You will not.
We'll get him. Don't worry about
what,
it.
Next year?
Ohio State going to be straight. They should dog walk Nebraska. They can't score with Ohio State.
Beat the brakes off Nebraska.
Notre Dame versus Navy.
Oh, my God.
Yes, sir.
DY, what did you say backstage?
Notre Dame on upset alert.
Let's go Navy.
What?
Wow.
No.
Man.
Just put
you
it
know
out.
what? If Notre Dame would have came in here undefeated, I would say yes, but they know they got to be focused. They can't afford no more losses. Not with that Northern loss under their belt. They don't want to teeter with that.
Has Northern won a game?
Got them already.
No, it ain't a touchdown. They drive.
Northern won they only won one out of their last 3 since they beat Notre Dame. One out of their last 3 since they beat Notre Dame. So the loss is looking worse and worse.
Right.
I won't cut on a Notre Dame game to save my life.
Dang.
That's because you're a heathen.
You would rather die?
Damn. Well, he rolling with the convicts, not the Catholics.
That makes sense then.
That's the University of Miami.
I'm just saying. You're about to roll with them, huh?
Hey.
Ohio State ain't short stopping either. Maurice Claret. Y'all got a couple people.
Whoa.
He did win a championship, so watch your mouth.
And he did go to jail.
Well, that was after he was out of college.
You reached in your bag and just, he didn't even see that one coming, Lefty.
Maurice Claret, baby.
He didn't see that one coming. Who else? You got Illini versus Oregon. Number 1 versus number 20. Can they go up there and shock the world?
The only team in college football right now that'll be 3 top-ranked teams, and they're going for their 4th. They should be higher than 20. That's disrespectful. And Indiana shouldn't be behind Notre Dame in the rankings. They lost to Northern. Indiana ain't lost a game, and Notre Dame ranked 11th.
I agree. I agree with you on that.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Well, we all know that the top 25.
Dude, I looked at the rankings. I said, "What?"
For years, and now you surprised at this one?
Dude, no way Notre Dame should. How Indiana ain't lost? They lose to Northern. They rank one ranked higher.
What ranking you looking at?
What you mean, boy? Open it up.
Indiana 13, Illinois 20.
You talking about
Notre Dame?
Notre Dame, and I get it.
Illinois only lost to Penn State.
Yeah.
And they were number 2 or 3. So they should be higher. They should be higher. Illinois.
Baby, let's go.
So I mean, you can look at it in all kind of ways, but that system that the NCAA got on their rankings is flawed. It's been flawed for years.
And it's going to be tough for Illinois to go up to Oregon, man. Because they there. If it was here, I'd give them a chance. Illinois defense is for real. Illinois defense is tough.
Defense travel,
Yeah,
money. Defense travel.
Yeah,
Lovey has set up 3 teams for success: the Texans, the Bears, and the Illini.
Damn. It's all on Lovey?
It's all on Lovey. Mr. Lovey Smith, baby. Him losing that game. The Texans was mad as hell when he lost that game, and it worked out for him. Ain't that crazy?
Man.
It did work out for him. I give you that.
And Illinois,
at the time, Sly, they wasn't feeling it.
No, they were mad. They was you gave the number 1 pick when he won that game. You gave number 1 pick to the Bears, and they had to choose. They let him fall right in their lap. Carolina the only one he hurt.
Well, Carolina hurt themselves.
Right.
Well, those are facts.
Twice.
How you fleece yourself?
I've never heard of that before.
How you fleece yourself?
How they gonna throw that young man back out there this week?
Kevin,
that was in a car accident.
Oh yeah, him and his family, man. That's sad though. Yeah. I'm glad nobody got hurt though.
Yeah,
Kevin Lotta wouldn't know how to fleece yourself. Just ask Plaxico Burris.
Well, he didn't fleece himself. He shot himself.
Well, you do make some sense there, Lefty. You make some sense there.
How you gonna throw that man back out there, man? And I don't know, man. I think they ruined him. They're not gonna play his trade value up.
David Tepper would be on his what? 4th head coach, something like that, since he bought the team.
Right.
Ridiculous, man. What a sad owner. But he deserves it.
Before we get into football, man, I mean, it's made for TV. You got the Dodgers versus the Yankees. Dodgers strike first.
I told you, Ben.
I mean, you got 2-story teams, and they needed this shot in the arm. Baseball needed this shot in the arm, baby.
The Dodgers owe the Yankees like Arizona owe the Bears. They ran them out of town. Okay, the Bears ran the Cardinals out. The Yankees ran the Brooklyn out. Let's go Dodgers.
So you trying to tell me they got this written down?
Yes. 40, 50, 60 years later. Yep.
They ain't had a grudge this long.
Yeah, that's a long grudge.
Hey, Bidwell still
played
mad.
Each other 11 other times, sliding the World Series.
Hey, man, Bidwell still mad at what's that running my Chicago. The Cardinals. Hey,
well, that's true.
He's still mad at that.
I wasn't.
I don't know, man. So I got an issue with baseball. I'm gonna tell you why.
Please tell me, because the Dodgers look good.
At what point are you gonna like balance the league out? Right? It's just the Dodgers buy. They just buy everybody. They just
the Yankees too.
Right. I'm saying, and who the top teams, and all the little teams get left out. Like,
but the Yankees,
it's typical, like they say, America's game is typical America. The rich get richer, and the poor get shitted on. Like, if you can't, like, somebody about to be a free agent, they know the Yankees or the Dodgers gonna get them. Like, you can't outspend those teams.
But the money,
so
what about San Diego?
Like Steinbrenner destroyed the Montreal Expos because he bought every fucking body that they bought up to their farms.
Well, except Dawson, he went to the Cubs. But what I'm saying is that, but it don't matter. The Yankees ain't won since 2009.
That's true.
So it don't.
That's true.
Don't forget San Diego.
But when are you gonna balance the league out to where? Why not?
All the teams, most of the teams that have won recently ain't been no big spenders. So I mean, come on, man. I mean, San Diego ain't won nothing. San Diego spent just as much money as the Dodgers and the Yankees.
It don't always work. Don't get me wrong.
You know.
Down.
Hey man, Kansas City looked good, right? They don't spend a damn. So,
as soon as it's time to pay their players, they won't. They lose.
Because Kansas City know how to. They know
that's
how to drive.
The problem in Major League Baseball when it's time.
You can't keep your players because the Yankees or Dodgers or Anaheim or one of the bigger teams gonna snatch them.
No, the Kansas City trade them.
Because they know they can't sign them.
Yeah, they trade them and now they got capital, so they start the process all over again. As soon as they get good, now they back to rebuild.
That's what Randolph. That's what Randolph tried to do, and we lost 121 games.
Well, he sucks. Number one, let's start there.
That the one draft pick that we did have pitcher that was pretty good got hurt. He's now pitching for the Dodgers in the World Series.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I hate Rasdorf, and I wish he could run over by a bus, and then a bus full of people.
Damn.
You know, as I often say, you know, my best friend is right. You look at three of the last 6 World Series champions. They have all had like pretty low payrolls,
right?
You know, compared to, you know, the Dodgers, the Yankees. I understand the fleecing, you know, of some of these teams, especially when teams start getting bad, aka the White Sox, or, you know, even the Cubs for a year. Once the Cubs got done with that 2016 team, they couldn't hold on to nobody, you know, and in essence really didn't want to. Ownership.
Cubs was just being cheap. They could have.
Well, yes and no, but you know, rightfully so. They got rid of all those players, with the exception of Schwarber. I mean, who's still even playing in the league? You know.
Well,
Rizzo
kept him.
Yeah, Rizzo
in Boston, ain't he?
But I can't really blame ownership with the Cubs, because when you win it, everybody looking for that money now. They got to get paid, and you can't pay everybody, man.
Why not? It's no
baseball. You can.
You can pay everybody. It's no capital.
In baseball, you can, because there's no collective bargaining.
Right.
So the richest team typically gonna have the best players.
Who the big name free agent coming up? Man, what's his name? They was just talking about him. You know he's gonna end up with the Dodgers.
Juan Soto.
There he is. Soto. He's gonna end up with the Dodgers because Magic got an open checkbook, and it don't matter. Baseball gonna hoist the first $1 billion sports contract. Watch what I tell you. Easily.
Before the NBA?
Yep. Watch what I tell you.
I don't know.
Well, they're gonna be neck and neck.
I don't think so, because the NBA is going through. I think the NBA is about to hit a weird place where the older guys are you know, kind of going out. Now they're looking for that next new young thing to come. You can't keep riding off Steph and LeBron and people like that. Those cats are getting older, man. Like, their time is up. I watched LeBron last night, and as a LeBron fan, it's getting time. That man has no lift. Like, you know, Steph what, 35?
He got lift in spurts. If
Man,
he on the fast break and he by himself, he got all this lift. But if he going to the cup,
man, I'm telling you, you starting to see it. But
I don't think he going full go anyway.
Yeah, the KDs, like, that era is coming to an end. It's time to usher in the next ones, and who's it going to be? I can't see them. Like I still don't think the NBA wants an international player to be the face of the league.
How about Ben Carroll? He on the wrong team. He playing in Florida with Orlando.
Yeah.
That's
Pantero's good.
You talk about he got some game.
Yeah, he got game. So that's why I think baseball will beat them. And, you know, and baseball willing to pay foreign players. I don't know if the NBA weren't going to do that, like, not to that extent.
The Dodgers don't want Shohei to pitch, and that's idiotic.
Right, because he actually can pitch his ass off.
He need to pitch.
But he just came off that injury, though, right, last year?
Right, that's why.
He was off that injury last year.
It take a lot of wear and tear off him when he playing every spot on the field.
You don't play him all that money and don't let him pitch.
Yeah.
Hey.
Remember when we thought the A-Rod contract was ridiculous? We went to Texas and then the Yankees. A-Rod got about $400 or $500 million deals, didn't he?
Right, and that ain't nothing now.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
And he got Jennifer back for the fourth time. For the fourth time.
And let her go for the 5th time.
Right. Passing her around like cupcakes.
Well, him and Ben Affleck just play ping pong with her.
Yeah.
Your time.
Yeah.
Your time.
Well, Diddy can't come in.
Wow.
We know who ain't got a shot.
Those are facts.
But to be honest with you, I don't trust none of you guys. Ask Lil Durk. I'm done.
Oh, dang.
Hey,
I can tell you now, I wear a wire around you all the time.
I believe it.
I'm waiting for you to say something.
Wow.
Wow.
I should even be on this podcast.
You
What
going
is
to jail right away. Soon as I get you.
Yeah, man, y'all know that, boy.
He has mentioned killing 2 sports executives in the last 20 minutes the show been on.
Those are facts.
Wow. He did.
Those are facts.
Right.
That's all I'm not gonna hear. People knocking.
Lil Durk will never. His boy was a trick.
Wow.
Right.
The man he gave 50 racks to when he got out. Your man's.
The man.
They say the ones that take you down is not your enemies. It's the ones that call you bro, homie, and friend, and the ones that take you down.
What he saying, Belly? That's your man's.
That's your man's.
That's your man's. Golly, that's crazy, man. Hey, basketball is back, man. I'm waiting for college to come in, man, because right now I really want to see, and I know sounds crazy to see Rutgers with Ron Harper's son, Dylan Harper, and Ace Bailey. Man, bro, I got to see them in the big.
What?
I ain't know Ron Harper's son was at Rutgers.
Dude, 6'6" guard, and Ace Bailey is like a 16 wing. You
want to see the number 1 pick in next year's draft for Duke? We wasting our time for Rutgers.
I want to see Cooper Flag as well, because he that dude. Yeah. But this preseason that they've been showing with Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey, they putting in work.
Let's take all the Bulls teams then. Let's take the whole team. Mike kids are trash. Pimpin's son is trash. You want me to keep going? Harper's son gonna be trash.
Scotty Jr. in the league, though.
Have you seen Dylan Harper?
I don't need to.
I'm telling you, it's gonna change your mind when you see that.
You told me the same thing about Brian.
Horace's nephew is good. Horace's nephew.
Yeah,
Harvey's kid.
Harvey's son.
Yeah,
that's Harvey's son.
You said
his nephew.
His nephew.
I mean, it is.
Well, they are. The whole team sons is trash.
No, Ron.
Hey, Rodman. Hey, Rodman's daughter is no joke in the women's soccer league, though.
Mm-hmm.
She no joke in the soccer league.
I want to see Stacey King kids. What head?
He ate them.
Hey, Damani Shub, leave Professor Clump alone, would you?
You know what, Sean? You hit it right on the head. That's exactly what it is.
Come on, man. Y'all killing me, man.
Stop
y'all
it.
Killing me, man. That's a championship team, man.
Someone's gonna cut this up and send it to Stacey. Like Luka Sean said.
We won't be able to go to a Bulls game for nothing. And why would we want to?
They're gonna have the AI scanner,
right.
facial scanner.
Right. His kids are sitting there at McDonald's. Give me sriracha.
Oh, no.
I like to see what my North Carolina Tar Heels been brought in.
Come on, man. RJ Davis still there.
I know, man.
Yeah,
he working on Baycock record.
Where is
Baycock even? I know he at somewhere out of the league.
He got drafted, I think.
No, he did not get drafted. He signed 10-day contracts he signed some contracts in the Summer League, and I ain't heard from him since.
Yeah,
he's with the Cavs.
He's an outdated big.
He's so outdated.
He's not athletic enough. I can't see it.
Ben, I need you when you get ready to talk about your boy. And you know what I'm talking about. Mr. Joel Embiid.
Well, we about to go to opening night, man.
Man, he trash.
Opening night for the NBA. Boston gave a beat down to the Knicks. 29 trays, dog. 29 3-pointers. It's like he couldn't stop.
And missed their last 13.
I mean, they would every time you even what's the one that looked like Pat? White.
Come on.
Derek White.
He was, yeah. If you go back to some of Pat's old pictures, it looked just like Derek White's did when they had hair. That's why they bald now. I'm just saying.
Come on, man.
Just saying. He was hitting threes left and right. It's like everybody was. It was like you get a three, you get a three, you get a three.
The Knicks are going to be a typical what's the name team. He just like when he coached the Bulls. Good, but not good enough.
Well,
to me, Jalen Brunson hurts as much as he helps him. He hurts him, man. He's still just the offense dies when he gets the ball.
He's the ball down there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say pause before I say this. He a ball pounder.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't even said it.
Definitely say no getting behind that.
That's why I said pause. He a ball pounder.
Hey, matter of fact, you could have chose any other words, but that.
Hey, he is, man. He is. That's all he do is dribble, shoot.
That's it.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns got to get his touches, man, or he.
But you know, the left hand motherfuckers,
he'll check out.
them left hand motherfuckers once the ball hit their hand, they don't know how to throw it back.
Now you're being disrespectful. Now you're being disrespectful.
That's why they taught LeBron how to shoot with his right.
It was facts. That was a fact.
Shit. Them motherfuckers, man, ain't too ball. Them left hand.
Dude, I can't stand watching the Knicks, dog. It's like,
hey, the money. Then the other 2 point guards behind them left-handed.
Right, exactly.
The whole point guards are both left-handed.
Ain't got a chance. Never get a shot.
Never get a shot. He just Cat looked out of place. I didn't know who looked more out of place to y'all, Cat or Randall.
Randall came back the other day though.
Randall killed the other day, and Cat killed last night.
Yeah, so did Randall. Randall had 33 yesterday.
Yeah,
I can't see Randall. I don't think Minnesota gonna keep him long. Play up his trade value. They just extended Gobert.
No, they need Randall. They need that toughness on that team. If they gonna try to stretch deep into the playoffs, they gonna keep Randall. He's still tough. You
gotta. Well, it's just him and Ant, so he should be okay. But yeah, because Randall another when he get the ball, you might well just go for the rebound. He ain't
left-handed. He left-handed.
Damn, Sly, I ain't got no debate for you.
Remember the name Rob Dillingham in Minnesota. When I say his handle and what he doing with these cats, man, when they come out on him, he putting them on skates as a rookie.
He ain't gonna start over the other left-hand point guard.
He coming in off the bench, chicken wrapping cats and step backs.
Yeah, well, Mike Conley about 46. It's about time. Yeah, they get somebody.
Add 10 more years on there. Conley about 57.
Conley so old. I remember he was in college.
Yeah. Damn. He was with Oden in them, right?
Yeah, he was with Oden.
God damn.
But they came out after their sophomore year, right?
I believe so.
That's why he been in
the league. I thought Conley was older than Oden, though. I thought he was. I know they played together.
I don't know. Greg Oden looked at 60 then.
Well, those are facts.
Mike Conley is 37.
Yeah, he older than Steph. Yeah, damn.
37. Damn.
And we saying 37 like that's old.
Well, in sports. In sports, it is.
Right. In sports, it is.
In sports, 37 is over the hill.
I told y'all, LeBron ain't going. He done, bro. LeBron ain't finna let himself look bad. I think, depending on how he look this year, he gonna retire, man.
I think so too. Like I can't
agree with you, Slide, that he holding back right now.
I don't think he holding back. Navy turned it over again. They finna get blown. It's already 14-0. They can't hold it.
Pause on that, bro.
I mean, blown out.
What's wrong with y'all today, man?
You got to put that last word on there.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Oh man,
Klay Thompson.
Yeah, he did. I'm so glad he out of Golden State.
He came in and dropped 6 threes in his debut. I mean, 22 points. But guess what? Buddy Hield said, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Buddy said, hold my beer.
Who Buddy playing for?
Why does Buddy keep getting traded, keep thrown around, man? Buddy Hield can go, man.
Buddy Hield to Golden State.
He don't go State. Buddy Hield can go, man. I don't know why people they keep throwing him around. He keep getting tossed around the league.
Golden State blowing motherfuckers out. They just beat somebody the brakes off them yesterday.
They played Portland and Utah. They should blow them out.
Well,
but
you wouldn't think that they would blow somebody out, though.
They're the only team in NBA history to win their first 2 games by 35 plus points.
They got to be. Man, they've been beating the brakes off motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
And Wiggins looked like Wiggins looked like he refocused.
Well, that's because he finally got the blood test on them kids.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, man. I had to. It was. I mean, you gave me that.
They're his best friends.
that was the best. That was the best alley-oop lefty ever threw. Otherwise, trash.
Who's the better best friend? Andrew Wiggins or Lil Durk?
God damn! If I had that scenario, I'd rather be Lil Durk.
Start one, bench one, cut one.
Yeah, I'd rather for a dude to send me to jail, not sleep with my old lady and give her 2 kids. So if it was me, let me be Lil Durk. Let me go to jail.
No, I ain't going to jail. You can have me for the streets, and I can always re-up somewhere else.
You ain't gonna talk about my boy, and I'm out walking around, and my boy that slept with my old lady gave her 2 kids. Nah, bro, I'll be the talk of the town. Nah, I'm good. Let me go sit down for a little while.
Look, I got a NBA question for y'all. Over under, the 76ers don't make the playoffs.
Over.
The East is weak. I'm gonna say under.
How's the East weak?
I'm saying you can get in the top 8 now. Even if they might sneak in through a play-in or something, but I can't see them being worse than 10 in the East. They may not be top 4, but you saying don't get in at all?
Don't get in at all.
I can believe it.
Not to play in?
Under. I'm going under.
Dude, what is this team without Embiid and
Paul George?
What are they?
I don't know. I think they got enough to at least
Even
with they part-time, they superstars part-time schedules, they should get into the playoffs.
So the superstars gonna have part-time schedules playing and full-time schedules hurt.
Well, facts. That's pretty much how I go.
I don't know.
I think they'll, and the East still got some pretty young team. Like they might not be top 4 or 5, but I think
you know what?
Going all the way down to the play-in, I don't know, man.
Hey, DY, to answer your question, without Embiid and PG, they ain't nothing but a team full of guards. Caleb Martin, Kyle Lowry, Reggie Jackson, Eric Gordon, Maxey. They ain't nothing but guards, man. That's it. They ain't nothing but guards.
I mean, it's a guard league. Don't get it twisted. It don't mean what it used to mean back in the day. But I'm just saying, without that's virtually 50 to 60 points you missing from your lineup. A good 20 to 25
Ray Jr. on that squad. I mean, bro.
What's the guard that's good? Just got paid. He's about to get paid.
Who, Maxey?
Maxey, yeah. I think, like I said, now if you were saying top 4 or 5, then I'm taking the over. But if we just talking about full, like just to get in, I think they'll get in.
And I mean, none of them players that I just read off, except for Kelly Oubre, is a stretch wing. Everybody else is.
Yeah.
Look, Dirk you Wiggins. That's cold, man. That's some cold shit, man.
Hey, you gotta find somebody else.
I gotta find a third.
So we can start one, cut one, bench one.
I was thinking Matt Barnes because Derek Fisher was.
Oh my God!
Oh man! Come on! man.
Come on, Uncle over here. Y'all wrong, man.
Come on, man.
Y'all wrong, bro.
Come on.
It was my man's. How you gonna do me
But
like
Derek Fisher married her, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
But it was still a scumbag move.
Yeah, it was.
he married her, and now Matt Barnes.
Or how about
He
Steve
goes
Nash?
to his games. He go
How
to
about
that.
Steve Nash when Jason Richardson was smashing his old lady?
Man.
Yeah.
Y'all.
I went back, didn't I? I went back.
Well, no. What's his name when he was with the Spurs? Smashing that had Tony Barker and the shooter.
Oh, Eva Longoria.
yeah. They had a whole little trifecta going on right there.
Oh, remember the Tony Braxton?
Yeah.
Broke up the big three on the Mavs.
Right.
Kid and Jackson.
Kid Jackson and Mashburn.
Nash, yeah.
Yeah. They had a
them three there.
Matt Barnes. Start one, pitch one, cut one.
Man, Lil Durk, Andrew with man, dude. Okay, if I had that scenario, I'd rather be Matt Barnes. So I'm a star at Matt. I'm a bitch Lil Durk, and I gotta cut Andre Williams. I got no choice. I can't have my old lady get pregnant by my best friend. No, I can't
Two of them.
Come on, man.
I can't do it, bro.
Come on.
I'm good. Send me to jail.
Y'all cats rough, man.
I'd rather be Matt Barnes. Hey, at least Derek Fisher took her from me. I'm cool with that. But that Wiggins, that's terrible.
Yeah, that was, man, yeah.
Yeah.
He almost cost that man his career. He was mentally fried for a whole 2 seasons.
Oh,
yes, sir. Tony Braxton, baby.
Man.
I see why Jay Kidd and Jim Jackson was fighting over.
Yeah,
that's when she was the hottest chick in the game at that time.
Yeah.
She was the hottest in the game.
Yeah.
All the females trying to wear that.
So that was before bankruptcy?
Fact.
Right.
I would help her pay some of them bills. He would have had to file.
Well, you ain't giving her 5-10 mil, angry man. Stop playing.
I'm talking about if I was one of them guys.
Well, that's why they were so mad. Because they both was coming out their pockets.
Man.
Well, blame L.A. Reid and Babyface. They probably didn't pay him.
You're wrong, man.
Hey, man. I don't want to hear Embiid name mentioned in the MVP race or nothing. I don't want to hear that no more, man.
Yeah, he does.
At all. Because, I mean, it's making the league look watered down like.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you before you. I know you're upset. Is this a kind of like a Popovich boycott against the scheduling, or is it just like a laziness thing? Like, because remember when Pop, when he hated how they scheduled it, he would sit the stars on primetime games and shit. Like Pop was like,
everybody knew that. I think this was laziness, and to me, Embiid wouldn't get as hurt as much if he got in the gym and lost some of that weight. He's carrying too much weight for what he's trying to do. Them knees, you're gonna end up like Sly.
Damn, you're right there though. No, I got a better one for you. And if you notice with AD, the big difference: stay off the floor, stop flopping around so much. Since AD, when AD didn't flop around the floor as much last year, he stayed healthy, and he's starting off this year the same way. Play big, play strong. He told me he's trying to draw fouls. He rolling around on the floor like a fish out of water, legs all in the air looking stupid.
Like that.
He constantly get hurt.
Look, the difference between those two is Pop did it out of protest. You know what I'm saying? He didn't think the changes to the league schedule and how grueling it was becoming for his team. He did it out of protest. Whereas Embiid is just, to your point, really lazy, really kind of don't personify a great athlete. You know what I'm saying? He's a great basketball player, but definitely not a great athlete. So, and it's more commonplace in today's NBA than any other sport. You could look at the top 10 stars in the league. How many of them have played a full 82? Just take the top 10 players that we all know and love and how many of them have played a full 82?
Right.
It's a different day and age. And I'll be liking to say that the travel accommodations are probably way better. You know, they used to play on charter planes. Now these teams got their own plane.
Yeah, private jets. Yeah.
Right.
LeBron played 71 at 40 at 39. That's a lot.
Well, that's a feat for a 39-year-old. That's
exactly.
a feat.
He played 71 games.
And significant minutes. Not no just
71 now.
How many games did Tatum play? We know he spent some time hurt. How many times did Brunson play? We know he spent some time.
Yeah, but D-Y, I think the issue is he came out and announced it before the season started. Like you're not coming off with surgery. You just played in the Olympics. Like to come back and just don't announce it. Like at least be a little smooth with it. You know what I mean? You just can't. I ain't playing back to back out the gate.
Are you guys pissed at any of this because of the stuff you said? Like, you know, the recovery, the technology, the recovery. You got your own jets. You're flying whenever you want, flying out whenever you want. You stay in first class hotels. You got those compression leg things you can put on your legs after the games or while you're on a flight. And people are sitting out games. What is the issue? You got bigger
wraps.
No, those inflatable things that massage your legs.
Oh,
and
I thought you was talking about wraps. I thought you was talking about wraps. No, Kevin Lauder. My bad.
I mean, yeah. It's for us who, like you said, and coming up in our era. You know, you got out and played. You played hurt. You played whenever. But that's the issue with. So that's the pros and cons of guaranteed money. You know, these guys that I'm getting my money regardless. Like they pretty much just do whatever they want. My only issue with Embiid is don't announce at the beginning of the season.
I ain't got no problem with Embiid. I got a problem with Kawhi Leonard. You can talk me to death about Embiid not playing back-to-backs. Kawhi Leonard is absolutely, completely, unbelievably terrible.
Kawhi won't play unless he 90-some%. He wanted to be on the Olympics and can't even play to start the season. Man, he has missed more 41% of his games. This is absolutely terrible. Yeah. He has missed all the playoff games damn near. I am so fed up with Kawhi Leonard. If he make it to the Hall of Fame, I'm be pissed because he never showed up.
So why not trade him?
Because Ballmer's an idiot.
We're gonna take that deal.
First of all,
taking that deal.
He got an expiring contract coming up. Anybody would take that deal.
First of all, Ballmer Ballmer logo is horrible. He shouldn't. That's terrible. Let's start there. The LA Clippers. It was terrible. That was the worst thing I ever seen. Okay, but Ballmer is the problem. And he let an idiot GM that was a terrible coach ruin his whole team. Okay. You got fired as a coach and then you hire him as your GM. That's one mistake right there.
Yeah.
What they doing with the Clippers is absolute. The Clippers, they wasting that boy's coaching talent. I don't know why he won't lead the Clippers because they are
wait a minute.
They are terrible, man.
Coaching talent.
I don't know. I think the difference. I think Kawhi was legitimately hurt. I mean, yeah, he's soft. He's soft as tissue paper, but
he better not ever make the
single fly.
I think Embiid's situation is worse just because you just came off the Olympics and you announced you're not playing back-to-backs. You aren't recovering from anything. You ain't had no surgery, no procedure. You ain't had nothing. You just.
But Embiid shows up. Okay, you want to play back-to-backs. But Kawhi ain't never available. Period.
But don't announce it, Sly. You don't announce you not playing back-to-backs at the beginning of the season.
Daryl Morey's an idiot. The NBA should fire Daryl Morey every time he don't play. Because Daryl Morey was the one who did that. Saying you're not going to play him back.
This is what you get when you get a players run league like the NBA. Yeah, you get the contracts and everything, the guaranteed contracts, which is great for the players. But also now they feel empowered because the money is guaranteed. So if I sit out a game, you know, and here's what I feel the NBA organizations need to do. If you're in full health, you ain't sitting out. Because that's refusal to work, and we can fine you. I mean, that's ridiculous. And you think about it, and I know it sounds silly, but it goes back to the old thing with Mike and Kobe. Like, what if this is the only game a kid gets to go to?
Yes.
What if it's the only game
with Sly?
The only game that you and your dad can go to, your dad can take his kids or a family to, because you know that shit ain't inexpensive. That ain't cheap. Right. That's gonna run you a good $500. You take a family, a husband, wife, and 2 kids, gonna run you at least $500 for a game, at least. with the 4 tickets, with the parking and the popcorn, the hot dogs. Yeah, you're right. That's the tickets and the parking. That's before you eat. So you're looking at $600, and you guys can't play. And after you got flown in on a private jet and stayed at a 5-star hotel and had masseuses all night, all right, no Diddy, no Watson, all right, but you there's
Watson in there.
Man, Achilles gone.
Hey, Sean, that was smooth. That was smooth.
I
like that one.
Yeah, but that bugs me, man. Like all that, you're making all this money, 40, 50, 35, 40 million dollars, and you can't play back-to-backs.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a bad look coming
Imagine
out.
if Dallas Jones was in the NBA.
Oh, he got a chance now.
see how the NFL can cut you for being trash? They cut him last season. The Bears say, I'm done. You've been inactive. You fumbled as soon as we started the season against Tennessee. You're inactive. We're gonna cut you.
But that's also the, like you said, everything is pros and cons. But Sean, you around here, so players run league. They don't feel like, and now they making so much money that they talk about the All-Star game, the dunk contest, and all this. They don't need that little extra money that.
We'll give you $100,000. Like,
not a big.
I bet that at a club last night.
I can't be in the MVP running because I didn't play. So what? I just made $25 million.
Right.
But that's
sitting on $25 million.
That's part of the reason, though, with this in-season tournament, which I like, but that $500,000 award that they get, I watched Starting Five.
Sneeze at.
I watched Starting Five on Netflix, and they talked about all the players that's at the end of the bench. That's probably more money than what I'm saying. That probably doubling their salary to a certain extent, and it ain't chump change to nobody. I even Steph with $400 million still.
Oh my God,
$400 million plus $320.
I'm so sick of him.
Yeah, but come on now, $400 million. I mean,
hey, brother,
500,000.
That could add an extra 12 feet to your yacht,
or another.
I still won't have one bigger than Jerry Jones.
Or a house for another side piece.
Oh well, that part. That part.
We always got to go so low on this show. I swear, we go low.
That's the money.
No, it's me.
So would you get the house, the side piece, of $300,000 house? Are they gonna want the whole $500,000 house?
You just renting an apartment for her, but she get to go and have a little.
I rent the apartment for her. Yeah.
Go have a little shopping spree.
I could ride with you on that one, DY. I could ride you that the apartment, get a nice little, $10,000 a month apartment up in the sky somewhere. That's only $120,000.
The Clippers owner from the show Clips.
I get a $300,000 house in Country Club Hills. She'll live like a queen. On CC Hills, baby. She live like a queen.
What you gonna do every morning? Grand Rising Queen.
Grand Rising. She gonna hit me every morning. She gonna appreciate that. All that is side piece money. That's it. James Harden is strip club money. That's it. Just the play money.
Wow.
Don't forget about the car dealership.
Wait, you broke up. What'd you say?
Don't forget about the used car dealerships.
James,
right.
James Matthew Harden.
Is that really his middle name?
No, that's a car salesman's name, Matthew. Matthew.
Go see my man RJ. Get your
yeah, he is a used car salesman.
Go get to my man RJ.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's my friend.
He ain't mine.
It's James Edward Harden Jr.
Oh no.
That sounds like a used carsman's name.
Yeah, that does.
That's his name. James Edward Harvard Jr. James Edward Harden Jr.
Yes.
Wow.
Definitely scumbaggish. I see it all in there.
Hey man, look.
Hey, but NBA, I mean, look, we'll see, man. Like I said, I don't know what the NBA can do. They tried with the whole, you got to play a certain percentage of games. It looked like that was going to work at first. I don't know if this, how long that's going to hold up. Like they let it get out of hand like this. Like, how do you reel it back in? That's the question.
That is true. It's hard. It's hard to open that genie.
But the bad part is the owners are letting their coaches, their executives do this though. Like dude to own Philly, he don't care.
Yeah, but who gonna go first? Embiid or the coach? That's another issue you got. How you gonna tell somebody they can get you fired? You
don't do the own Philly, he own Washington now, or something like that.
The Commanders?
Mm-hmm.
He one of the owners? Maybe.
I think so.
Next on the NBA docket is this travesty of a moment. LBJ and Bronny playing in the same game. Man, and this is why I say this.
You gotta be crazy, man.
This is why I say this. Hear me out. The kid should still be in college. He was making a bag in college, so it was not necessary for him to go to the NBA, right?
Mm-hmm.
He could have been making a bag in college, working on his game. He missed all of his first camp in college because of the medical injury. He came and back, and he was behind everybody in the country. So you should have went back to school, but did LeBron say, no, we're going to take you to the league so we can play?
It was all about LeBron. I mean, and
that's the travesty part of it.
I give you that. It was all about LeBron. I'm a LeBron guy, but this was all about him. Even when we talked to Bronny in the press conference, he only mentioned his dad. He didn't mention himself. He just mentioned his dad. That's really his dad's moment. And I guess that's all it really is, man. But the young man, he seemed like he really does want to play and get better, and he's been put in a bad position. At least they did announce he's going to.
He ain't got no choice but to say that, man.
But at least he's going to the G League next week. So, you know.
Hey, man. Look,
he might not make it out of that moment. But
LeBron, since the age of 18 years old, 17, 18, has sacrificed for the NBA. The NBA owed him a moment. Now, might not have been the right way to do it, but he did it. But who wheeled him back in was his old lady, because she told him Bryce ain't finna be like that. You know, already took Bronny and he did all this bullshit. But for Bryce, we gonna do it the right way. And I think because I could tell on her face, she really didn't want liking it either. But that's what he wanted to do. That's what he wanted.
Yeah,
to do.
You got to keep hearing your son getting blasted and talked about.
Yeah, she don't like that.
Right.
Yeah.
No, who want to hear their kid geting constantly dogged up? Not even your husband, but your child.
Because she had enough of them doing her husband like that.
Exactly.
Now what you did, you exposed our child to the same criticism when he's still a kid, you know. And I think LeBron realized that's why Bryce, it's completely different.
Yeah.
You know
what?
It's okay.
One thing I'll say about all of this, and I got a lot of respect for, Bronny has actually handled this pretty well. You haven't seen him.
I agree.
From a mental perspective, he's taking it all in stride. I get that. But mentally, I think he has handled this in the best possible way that he could. He understands. He's on social media. He watches TV shows. So he's hearing his name for virtually an entire week. He was the lead story, you know, and it may not be another opportunity for him to have this, but I guarantee a few things that's going to come out of it. Number one, he going to get unprecedented G League coverage, you know, unlike anybody else.
True.
Secondly, when you look at other young basketball players, especially nowadays, most of them not even going to the G League. Where do they go? Overseas. And they go make a name for themselves and they come back and they get drafted. You know what I'm saying? The failure of the G League guys who got drafted in the last couple of years.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
That finally made it to the NBA is a joke. So
where's Scoop?
Scoop.
Where's he at?
Where's Scoop?
Portland, ain't
he? Allegedly.
Yeah.
That's who got drafted by.
Yeah, but it's and no, you're absolutely right, DY. It is. But when are we gonna ever get, like, these opportunities are rare that a father's playing this deep into his career and playing significant. Same with Ken Griffey. You know, Ken Griffey. Even though Griffey Jr. was cold, it wasn't like Griffey Jr. didn't deserve to be there.
Man.
He was cold, but you're not. I think it's just history. He's a part of history, whether he may not appreciate it now, but he will later. And I agree, he's handling it well. But a lot of guys not playing into their 40s, man. You know what I'm saying? To where they kids can get a chance to share the court.
But don't you understand that Bronny has been dealing with scrutiny all his life because his dad has been talked about from greatness to the way he had heard that from his peers around, you know, him growing up. So
talk about his grandmother,
right? Right. So he had dealt with a lot of stuff. So I'm not surprised that he handling this with so much ease. But I guarantee you, the kid wants to get better, and now that's all on him.
And I think he will get better. I hope everybody don't forget he was a McDonald's All-American. Like, don't forget the fact that the kid
he shouldn't have been a McDonald's All-American.
Oh, come on.
He was ranked 30-something in high school. He shouldn't have been there.
Oh my God. So he made me come on now. I mean, it's still a few places that LeBron can't do everything for him. And I think that's one of them. I mean, the dude had to have some form of talent. He didn't become a McDonald's All-American by averaging 8.7 and 4.3 a game.
No, you're right. He didn't. But at the same time, even as far as nepotism, it goes further than that. The McDonald's All-American game hasn't been getting a lot of coverage over the last few years. Put Bronny in there, they got big coverage last year.
Right.
You know, a lot of this is business just as well. Like LeBron's name is just, it is what it is. So you attach his son to it. So yeah, it's going to bring the
McDonald's got more juice last year with Cooper Flag, Ace Bailey, all them cats. They got more than they did when Bronny was there.
Man, y'all can talk all y'all want to. The one thing Bronny got, I don't care about Cooper Flag. I don't care about Bailey. I don't care about none of them. You know what he got? He can walk away right now and he's a multi-millionaire. And guess what? He ain't got to work a day. He can quit right now and be good.
And that's the one thing that you got to do. The fact that he get up every morning and go to the gym and work, and he really don't have to do it. Like he's
right.
The fact that he's doing it has a lot of.
I'm done with this, and I'm just gonna work for my daddy's agency.
He quit today. His agency. He can go work for Rich Paul. He can work for Rich Paul.
He can go hang with Marcus and do coke at the restaurant.
That's what I'm talking about. That's LeBron.
He can hang with Marcus.
Not Richards. But that's neither here nor there.
He can hang with Marcus and do lines in the restaurant.
And find him an old hoe. But still, he can do whatever he want to do. You know, he can do whatever he want to do. You know, look at my kids. They just use Mike money to say whatever they want to do with it. He don't care.
Well, the only one that's really working is the daughter,
Jazz.
Daughter. Yeah, that's brains. Yeah, Jordan.
And the oldest boy, they in the company actually working.
And Jeffrey got his wife and kids. He stay out the way. Jeffrey just stay out the damn way. He don't want it. Everybody don't want the spotlight. It's hard enough being that your father is who he is, but you know, why put myself on camera? That man got it. They say he got like 2-3 kids. He's just living his life
and eating all his daddy's money
and living. There you go. Come on, man.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Hey, he told him, right?
Wow.
Come on, man.
Back tomorrow. You didn't know nothing about that.
Good shot, Romeo. Good.
You ain't lying.
Right.
Man, that's a good shot.
Hey. Ant-Man is the biggest trash talker in the NBA right now.
He not.
Told Bronny he ain't got to take a shower. The man's father was there. Like, come on, man. And don't care, man. I love that man. I love it.
And I forgot his name right now. Dude was talking smack from the Lakers bench, and he said, "Bro, You've been injured for 2 years. You ain't right.
That was Vanderbilt.
Right, Vanderbilt. You've been injured for 2 years.
I mean, he ain't lying.
Hey, man. Until that man wins something, nothing he say impresses me, man.
Come on, man.
He tried.
Come on, bro.
Until he wins something, stop.
Bro.
And
what he told Steve Kerr in the FIBA Olympics when he told him, man, Dwayne Wade came off the bench for Kobe. He said, but we ain't got no Kobe. Come on, man. That man is classic.
Wait, remember the cash shit he talked to KD last year in the playoffs.
Yes.
He talking cash shit.
But then he got ran off the court when he lost all his ass. So guess what? Until you do something, man, all that is irrelevant. See, the problem is you can't relive Mike. You can't relive Mike going in the locker room and telling the man to lace him up and giving him the business. See, that's how you trash talk. You walk into their locker room, say, who guard me tonight? Oh, hey, lace him up. That guy go out, you know?
Well, Larry Bird up there too now.
Larry Bird up there too.
But that Larry Bird, you're right. Because Larry Bird against the Atlanta Hawks was pointing to every spot he was going to shoot and did and shot.
Why Larry Bird say, I'm going to play left-handed all game?
Right.
And did.
Man, that Atlanta Hawks, he got
the Chuck Person story? Or he told him, or he hits, he goes, I'm going to come off the screen. I'm going to hit a shot right there for the game winner. He hits it, he turns around and goes, damn, I didn't mean to leave any time left on the clock.
Hey, Larry Bird got all the Atlanta bench fined because they was over there laughing. Man, coach fired them all. Like, dude, what are we doing? Y'all can't be over there cheering this all.
Hey, man, Larry Bird is the only person that ever won the three-point contest without taking off his warm-up.
That was in 1988 here in Chicago. I was there.
Larry
I remember
Bird said he got offended when they put a white boy on.
Yeah, he said that's disrespectful.
Right.
Yep.
That's disrespectful.
So,
but I still think Mike going into the Lakers locker room. Who's guarding tonight? Byron's like, yeah, I'm hurt. They got Anthony Peeler. Son's like, oh, 50. 50.
And went out and gave him 50.
Or when he gets Utah, he said, duck on somebody on sides.
Oh, yeah, he ducked at a dude and ran out to the fans like, is that big enough for you?
He big enough for you?
Right. Come on, man. Ain't nobody going to talk smack like Bird.
Look, man, trash talk has been that's sports, man. That's it from the playground. I don't care, man. That's a part of it, man. You
don't like KG, but KG, he in the top 5. Trash talker.
KG a trash talker. Yeah.
No, KG went personal though. Talking about her stuff tastes like Oreos or cookies or candy or whatever. Man, Carmelo was gonna kill him, man.
That was personal.
That was right. He gonna see.
He told Charlie, what is it? Charlie
Billy Wayman.
Yeah. Told him like a cancer patient when he's on the line.
Yeah.
He ain't made a free throw since.
see, KG talk the type of trash to get you hit in the mouth.
Right.
You know, that's different. Now, if somebody tell you they're going to give you 50 or they're going to shoot from here and tell you where, that's just in it. That's the game. Like, that's different. But when you get into mamas and wives and kids, man, you can't do that. And I don't think Ant-Man is that dirty. I don't think he go that deep with it.
No, he don't.
I think Ant-Man's crazy about being a wide receiver, a linebacker too. You see him and Justin Jefferson. Like, come on, man, you definitely ain't taking on Derrick Henry in the hole. I know you're tall. I know you're 6'4", 2.25. You ain't never had 250 coming downhill at you.
Who did Derrick Henry them just play? Who they just play? Was that
Tampa?
Was that Tampa?
Mm-hmm.
You see that last touchdown he get, old boy was like, this is a business decision. Derrick Henry. Oh, late. Here you go. Hey, he was like, we already get blew out.
Right.
Here you go.
Let me see. Concussion protocol.
Man, did you see that dude, Regiment, man? The man don't eat nothing, bro. Nothing. He lift weight. Man, old boy, what's the guy on the radio, Sean? ESPN radio play wide receiver for Atlanta. He got an afternoon show, ESPN, man. I can't think of his name.
Atlanta.
Yeah, he be on the morning show too with Greeny and them. Dude, Harvey, what's his last name? Harry.
Oh, Harry.
Harry, I can't think of his name. I was listening on ESPN. He said his last year when he worked out with Derrick Henry, he said, man, ain't nobody ever made me quit but him. He said, man, Derrick Henry in the weight room wouldn't stop. He said, I told Derrick Henry that shit, man. He's like, come on there, bro. He's like, no, man, I'm done. I can't do no more.
And what they saying now, I read this morning that Henry and Saquon finna bring the running back market back up.
I hope so. I hope so.
Because they seen that the older they get, that make Derrick Henry run faster in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Bro.
Navy turned it over again.
You got certain individuals that are doubted. They doubted Henry after he got hurt. He wasn't going to be the same, and the man has come back to be even better than he was when he got hurt. Same way they doubted your man from Minnesota running back.
Adrian Peterson all day.
I mean, these cats are freaks of nature, and I think they really, really get off on when people doubt them.
Well, you remember they thought Derrick Henry was a bust when he first came in. Until he had that conversation of a guy. Was that my man from Ohio State? He said one of them, man, just told him, man, just go out there and be you, man. You know, because he wasn't running right. And after sudden, that was it.
Yeah, but Derrick Henry's in a great situation with Baltimore. Baltimore's always had a good run game. They O-line, running backs just can't stay healthy over the last few years. That's Baltimore's biggest problem.
Well, guess what? He figured out how to stay healthy with the Chargers because that coach over there running him in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, DK is running. He a running fool.
Dobbins?
What do you think the chances are of them? What do you think the chances are of them winning coming out of the AFC?
Who? Lamar and them?
Yeah.
Oh man, class.
I think they're the best team in football right now.
Oh, without fail.
I think they're the best team in football.
First of all, how are you 6'4" or 6'2", 6'3", 250 pounds, running 80 yards for a touchdown and no one can catch you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, Bo was only 225.
Yeah.
Bo was literally only 225 who ran like 4.2.
But
this dude's 250.
Hurt you though.
Mm-hmm.
Bo had a big lower half, like Henry.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But Derrick Henry's 250 pounds. He's 25 pounds heavier than Bo Jackson was. I mean, I can see Bo Jackson.
Yeah, and he's a taller running back too, so he's getting hit low a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem to affect him, that longevity. What he's doing is amazing. But those guys, man, you look at it's more than just being freak of natures, man. They work ethic, and even the greats, the Kobe's, the Brady's, everything from their diets and that's what keep them around, man. That's what keep them going. You know, they totally dedicated. You can say they can be naturally. A lot of guys are naturally gifted, but these cats that really go in and still go the extra yard. They showed Henry. I was with you, Sly. They showed his diet and all that.
That was crazy.
Man, it's crazy.
Well,
his workout with the bands, like he'll do it on a bar. He'll do push-ups on the bands to build his instability and his core. Unreal, dude. That's wow.
Walter Payton had a hell of a workout ethic. You know, his regimen.
Yeah.
Like those cats, them cats that just love what they do, man, and they gonna go the extra yard.
Yeah.
That's why they great.
Yeah. It'd be like Brady and eating guacamole ice cream. What that shit he was eating?
Man.
Whatever his diet is.
And TB12.
And by the way, Caleb Williams adopted the diet as well. Just to give a Bear shout out.
Oh boy.
Caleb the regiment too. So.
I don't know if it's a rumor, if it's true. Did Caleb send?
No, that's not true.
Them little ducks.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, there's nothing that corroborates that, and that doesn't seem like it is funny, but it doesn't. Yeah,
that's funny as hell. Let's talk about the face mask. I mean, Ray Charles
As
saw that.
blatant as it could possibly be. Blatant face mask.
Right now, this is how he talking to people. They in front of him, and he like had the whole conversation.
Wait, the messed up part, the defender grabbed his helmet like he knew it. He was like, the defender knew it. He knew he did it. But the ref was standing right there, man. He just blatantly missed it. I don't get it, man. And don't get me wrong, it's not to say that Minnesota would have drove and tied the game anyway. But
they should have checked that ref bank account to see if it was a deposit in there.
He has his fan.
Man,
maybe he had the under on 50. He just wanted to make sure it stayed there. Or 60, whatever it was.
Man, that referee had nothing to do with that. Puka and Cup had a lot to do with that, along with Williams. They couldn't stop them anyway. It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, but I mean, stuff like that though, especially when it's always especially when it's always the talk of protecting these players and the hits around the head. Man, we've seen way less call. We've seen way less call.
We've seen people graze a face mask and they call it.
Hey, man, what up, KDL? I will be watching the game tomorrow. The Giants against my boy Russell, Wilson. I can't wait for another Giants loss.
Damn.
And all that comes to an end when our front four get to him.
Your very first pick
Great ride, Russell.
Your very first pick better be Shadua.
No, they're not taking Shadua. Mara would never do it. Yeah. How y'all doing, man? What's happening? Good afternoon? How y'all doing? Sly, I heard you earlier when Ben didn't let me on. I was listening to the whole segment. You talking about dude on ESPN, that boy bad. That's what you talking about.
Yeah.
Wide receiver used to play for Tennessee. I know exactly who you talking about. Harry
Douglas. Harry Douglas is name.
Yeah. Carry on, man.
Well, he say that boy bad, but I'm gonna say that boy late. How you doing, KDL?
I'll take that. I'm bad. I'll take that.
Yeah, well, you really don't.
I apologize, National.
Yeah.
It is Harry Douglas. You're right.
Yeah, Harry Douglas.
Harry Douglas. That's nice.
Man, something got to be done about these. I'm gonna say these bogus non-calls and some of these calls that happen with referees across all sports, because that was a travesty. The New York Liberty against Minnesota when Stu traveled. She took 50 steps before she got into her move.
Yeah.
And old girl had all ball too.
Yeah.
That was a bad call. But look, it was a face mask. It was a terrible call. The problem is the ref was behind him. If you watch the replay, when he grabbed this, he should have known his neck was jerked. I'll give you that. But if you really look at it, the ref was behind the play. I know it was egregious. Should have been a face mask, but look at the play. The ref was behind the play.
But usually when
he turned his neck and went down, the ref saw him go down. He didn't see what caused him to go down.
But usually when your head turned like that, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's blatant.
Because the Young said he thought he horse collared him at first. So either one was illegal.
Well, that's a call too, right?
Right. One of them something.
No, horse collar is not illegal if you grab him in the front. Horse collar is illegal if you grab him in the back. You grab him in the back and pull him down.
The TO rule when he played against the Eagles.
Broke his leg.
He grabbed his face mask and turned his head like he was Michael Myers in one of the death scenes.
Come on.
Damn.
He snatched him, man, and that's just ridiculous the way your head ain't supposed to turn like that, man.
Yeah, that was bad. But for real though, watch the play, y'all. The ref was behind the play. I don't know if it was another ref in the front in the vicinity, but the ref that you saw in the frame was behind the play.
So you trying to tell me that the referee that is behind the quarterback didn't see that either?
He must not have saw his head turn.
Remember,
all he saw was him go to the ground.
When he was at positioned on the field, it is no way that ref that's behind, the defense didn't see that.
Yeah, but think about the two wins, two of KC's wins off blatant no calls.
Well, that's because they're in the pocket, but That's neither here
I mean, the pass interference, they blatant. It's right there. Like, it's plain as day.
The Chiefs game, blatant pass interference. They ain't called.
Blatant pass interference.
Well, it seems like Minnesota always get hosed on bad plays. Because remember, they was a game away from the Super Bowl. That pass interference.
Yes, sir.
Minnesota
pass interference.
They've been on the back end of some bad calls.
He destroyed that receiver.
So, you know.
That's true.
Right. Shouldn't be from Minnesota. That's what happens. Go find someone else to play.
The bottom line is this. I don't care what none of y'all say. My namesake is the best quarterback in football right now, along with his team being the best team in football. Period and point blank. That's just it.
I got the Ravens the best team in football. I got him as the best team in football.
Right. And he playing the best quarterback position in football.
And as much as I can't stand Will folks, I got to give him their props.
Well, I mean, it's outliers now.
It's always, can they hold up? They do this every regular season, man. It's always when it come down. You know what? It ain't even about the playoffs. It's about Mahomes. They got to get over that hurdle, dog. You got to beat them. You got to beat them.
Well, they number 3.
You got to get up. And the way it's going right now, it looks like you're going to Kansas City.
KC
right now,
is number 3. Baltimore is number 2, and Buffalo is still number 1 for me right now.
Buffalo ain't better than
in the AFC.
Just beat Buffalo.
You said Buffalo number 1?
The Ravens just ran over Buffalo, man.
They just beat the brakes off them.
And you know they ain't gonna beat KC. Stop.
Buffalo, you got Buffalo.
When all the smoke clears, when all the smoke clears, I'm not putting Lamar, your namesake, number 1 until he, just like the same thing you said about Anthony Edwards. He got to win something for me to start having faith in him.
You talking about in the season right now.
Well, Buffalo got to win something too.
Right. You said Buffalo is better than them right now. You high.
Not even close.
That's the way I'm going with it.
Dude, you crazy. Buffalo ain't even playing better football than them.
Oh, man, Buffalo ain't better than Baltimore. Stop it.
Something, DY. What's up?
Look, Kansas City still number 1. I don't
care.
Yeah, Kansas City still number 1. And I'm taking.
Got to beat them, baby. Got to beat them.
And I'm taking Detroit at 2. Baltimore got 2 losses.
Are you talking about NFL? Yeah, overall.
That's a good point, DY. Detroit. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, Detroit's down.
Damani hate to see golf winning like this.
Detroit to me, is the second best team. They ain't play any better. If you play Detroit, Baltimore play Detroit right now, Detroit would lose without fail if they don't get blew out.
Come on.
First of all, they ain't gonna get blown out.
You're not gonna stop the run game. You're not gonna stop the run game without one of the best.
What about Detroit's run game?
Right.
Baltimore can handle that. Double.
They only got 1 dude. Detroit got 2 dudes. And they're gonna get Hutchinson back.
Detroit really got 3 dudes.
Their run game is what you said. That 1 dude is the only run game you need.
Okay, but Detroit got 2 dudes as far as the run game, and they can pass the ball with weapons.
How the Ravens?
Lamar ain't got them type of weapons.
How did the Raiders beat the Ravens?
Did you see him lay that ball in?
Because the same way Baltimore let Tampa Bay back in the game, they can't close. That's how the Raiders beat them. But Baltimore the real deal, bro.
They the best.
They just got to get over the KC hump.
Best team.
He laid that ball in Rashad Bateman's lap. Stop, man. Stop, boy. Bateman healthy this year.
And when you look at the schedule they played so far, Baltimore done had a gauntlet so far. And they right there, man. They the best team to me.
They're gonna beat the brakes off the Steelers. They're gonna beat the brakes off Cleveland, Cincinnati. Oh my God. Cincinnati can't stop being. I mean, come on.
This mother God.
Look, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes had 154 yards, no touchdowns, and 2 interceptions, and they beat San Francisco. So
San Francisco ain't got nobody.
You got a defense.
Well,
they still got a defense.
KC defense is the next level. Ain't nobody talking about KC defense.
San Francisco is done, dog. We got to call it how we see it.
I took Seattle to beat them.
Injuries took them out, man. If they should have won last year.
Yeah.
Because now they're not going to even get back. Injuries done took them out, dog. They done.
A few shows back, we talked about that window. If you don't capitalize on your window in the NFL, it could close on you so quickly due to injury.
That's what's happening in San Francisco.
San Francisco is the prime example of a window shutting on you so quick.
So with that logic, let's switch to the Bears real quick. Do you make that trade if for either Max Crosby or Myles Garrett if you have that? Because
First of all, Crosby,
you're in a situation where I don't think Ryan Poles thinks they can win the Super Bowl this year, but there's not a lot of good teams in the NFC. There's not a lot of good teams, right. And you give me a good one of the good teams in the NFC, you get someone hurt, like you just talked about San Francisco. They had a couple guys, but you get one guy hurt. Now the Bears can all of a sudden get to the NFC title game, and anything can happen. And I don't know if Ryan Poles wants to get to that point and say, man, we could have made it if we would have had another pass rusher. If.
What you giving up though, Sean?
That's the
question.
It's
gonna cost you some money to get Crosby and
see that's
what you giving up?
Yeah.
First of all, the Raiders will be stupid, but it's the Raiders, so they'll do it.
The Raiders ain't giving up Max Crosby. Stop.
No, they better not.
If you give up a second or a couple seconds, I'll take that because I'm getting an All-Pro. Either one, I'm getting an All-Pro, and I know what I got because there's no guarantee you give up a second. What you're getting in the second round. Usually a good player, but it's not guaranteed to get a Pro Bowl or an All-Pro. For someone like that,
Crosby is a LT light,
and that Carolina pick
he do drugs and he get after the quarterback.
Yeah. So I mean, you give
first round.
Yeah, it's going to be. I mean, it'll probably be the top pick in the 33. It'll probably be pick number 33. So I'd give that up for Myles Garrett, Max Crosby.
They're not getting neither one of them. So stop.
But Sean, in the same
Raiders
breath,
better not do it, Sly.
Sean, in the same breath, do you make that type of deal?
We want old boy from the
or do you get some help on offensive line with some depth?
There's no offensive lineman that's available right now that's worth trading.
At a trade deadline?
Yeah, offensive lineman. You get them in the offseason.
Oh, that's it. You ain't gonna get no offensive lineman in trade deadline.
No.
Yeah. It's somebody on somebody's practice squad that's better than. Never mind. I ain't.
No, here's essentially.
You ain't gonna get no offensive lineman at the trade deadline, dog. Stop.
It's somebody on somebody's practice squad better than.
What it essentially all comes down to. Number one, I don't want to relinquish our value by giving up a bunch of picks. I'd rather continue to let this team grow because I'm going to tell you some things that you got to look at in the future also before we bring another big ticket name up in here and have to pay that number. You got to play Brisker and Gordon within the next 2 years. You got a couple other players that you're going to have to pay. And then, of course, at some point in time, 4 years from now, 3 years from now, you got to pay Caleb if he pans out. I would rather not leverage those picks. I'd rather hold on to them. I just think the price tag will be too high because you're not just giving up a second round to get these guys. You got to give a second, a following year third, or a following year third and fourth, or something like that, or some other form of compensation. And then you got to pay them because if you're going to keep them, that means you're going to have to sign them to an extension.
Well, then the other side of that, though, too, is it depends on where you're at. Look what San Fran did by going out and getting McCarthy. Even when they got Trent, they that window opened up. If you feel like you're right there, then you make the move. If you really feel like this will get you over the top. And at the end of the day, the Bears in the division right now is not only the best division, they one of the youngest divisions. These teams are going to be good for years.
Man, Green Bay young as hell.
Yeah, this ain't no, like Detroit not old, Minnesota's not old. Like none of these teams are older. So, I mean, if you feel like it's what you got to do to get over the top in that gauntlet, then and you feel like that window's open, why you got the quarterback on this rookie deal, and I think you do what you got to do. And I wouldn't give up no ridiculous amount of picks.
Okay, so the only
y'all better not let Detroit get them.
The only team that ain't paid the quarterback yet is the Bears and Minnesota. Green Bay didn't pay theirs. Right. Detroit didn't pay golf. So they stuck being able to make so many moves. The Bears and Minnesota still can. So the Bears, like you said, when they can, they better figure it out.
Yeah.
If y'all let
think that it's too.
if y'all let Detroit get Crosby, y'all done.
Hey man, that pick looked terrible, Gandy. You look horrible, bro.
Like you said though, KDL Hutchinson coming back this year. It ain't like he gone for the season, so I don't think Detroit's. I mean,
He'll be eligible for the Super Bowl though. Like he coming back late.
Yeah, but you ain't. Yeah, so you're gonna. I mean, what do you expect? You expect him 100% in the Super Bowl? Yeah, right. I don't.
He don't have to. He could be 85% and still be better than 90%.
He's not gonna be 85%. He
won't be that much.
Run.
Yeah, he could do.
They gonna hype it up, and then he gonna end up sitting out the game.
Think about it. Think about it, dude. Think about all the exercises you got to do, and you're not going to be doing. You're not doing that in therapy. You're not doing all that. He's just literally rehabbing. You can't do plyometrics. You can't do all these other explosive and things that you know what I mean. Like that's gonna hinder him. So he could come back, but he won't be anywhere near what he was before. I mean,
if they make the Super Bowl, he's gonna be on the sideline in street clothes.
Right.
Yeah. Now next year he might have an issue.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you. What did you say, Ben?
Didn't T.O. break his leg and come back?
He did.
Yeah.
And he came back.
It wasn't like Hutchinson, though. It ain't what happened to Hutchinson.
T.O. had like a high ankle sprain or something.
No, he broke his leg.
He broke his leg?
That's why that horse collar, he broke it.
Yeah.
He broke it. But T.O. worked out like a fool, though. He a freak.
Hutchinson was almost like Joe Theismann.
So you got
Hutchinson was bad.
So if you pose, you got to ask yourself, are you going to play chess?
Chris Godwin was bad.
Do you stop Detroit from getting them? Because it's possible.
Yeah,
you better.
Do you block them from getting them?
Well, last time we did a block like that, we got trash.
That was Claypool.
But Chase Claypool didn't have the reputation as a Myles Garrett or Max Crosby.
That is true.
No other production.
That is true.
Bears get one of them. Their defense goes from being very good to elite.
No, that goes to their Super Bowl defense at that point, hands down.
You get one of them.
Myles Garrett should want out though. Like Myles Garrett should march in the office like, "Hey man, give me a body, bro."
I heard Harris is busting according to Angel Reese.
But here's the thing, y'all. You got to give up for Myles Garrett and Crosby. Like you got to give up, man. Like what do you for real? Like you got to give up some stuff, man.
I mean, I'd give up a couple seconds. Because I think with the first, because once you get one of those guys, your focus immediately turns toward the offensive line in the draft. Immediately, if it's not there already.
Right.
So I think the Bears will still want a first round pick offensive lineman. And
how much time is left on that contracts?
Both of y'all are y'all crazy? Max Crosby and Myles Garrett gonna consist of some first round picks. You ain't giving up no second round picks to get no elite defensive pass rusher, and they come few and far. So get off the second round picks, period. The Raiders gonna ask you for one.
How much?
You don't have to be no quarterback. They the second most important player.
Is really
second round pick for
I can't agree. They're gonna want a first round for them type cats.
You got like Max Crosby in his late 30s.
Crosby the franchise.
I think you might be able to get away with a couple second rounders.
You not. The second most important player on the team, besides the quarterback and the left and right tackle, the third most is your pass rusher. He gonna get paid.
Yeah, I agree. It says they could void his contract after 26. I'm talking about Myles Garrett.
After 26.
Yeah, so we got 2 more seasons of Myles Garrett got 2 more seasons on his current contract.
So
and you're looking at the
man down.
And the Bears right now
make that move.
And the Bears aren't paying 2 of the highest paid positions right now. They aren't paying left tackle. They aren't paying the quarterback right now.
And the cap's going up every year too.
And the cap's going up, so they gonna have money to play with. They could fit those contracts under their cap. The problem is though, what are you willing to?
You're gonna end up letting somebody go then.
Like how much are you willing to give up?
Giants,
you don't have to let nobody go. You don't have to let nobody go.
No, people go already.
You bring in Myles Garrett or Crosby's contract. Somebody gone in March.
It's only 20
you know that, and I know.
You would have Myles Garrett for 2 years before you got to even think about re-upping or trying to negotiate or anything.
So his cap is 20. His cap is 20. 25. His cap is 19.7. And in 26, his cap is 20. 20.3.
You guys can fit that under the cap with what they
Yeah, you could definitely put
So
that
let
under
me
the
ask y'all a
cap.
question. Why y'all keep going to them two players? San Francisco got to pay their quarterback. They'll be in sell mode after the season. The Giants already won. When the Giants lose to the Steelers Sunday, they finna sell everybody. You can go to the Giants and do whoever you want. It's other teams.
But that $40 million they paying Daniel Jones is chump change compared to what the market is now.
And they can get out of that next year anyway.
They can get out of it in March.
But what I'm saying is,
this is his last year under guaranteed money. They can cut him from March. So they out of that.
That's why I'm saying you go after that. Go after the dude now, because once Caleb is extended, he's starting.
Well, by the time it's time for him,
start at 80,
I don't even want to imagine.
I mean, 70 mil. Who the dude just got 70 mil?
Him and Daniels, like this quarterback class.
He at least 70, 75 mil range.
He gonna be way past 60 million.
70. Dak
got
70.
60. He got 60.
Dak
got 60. He the highest paid.
So you're starting at 60, and there's nowhere you ain't even starting at 60, bro. You ain't starting at 70. That's
by the time
Caleb
and Daniels, bro.
That's 4 years down the line.
We don't even want to talk about it.
But what I'm saying is other teams gonna be in sell mode that you can go get a decent pass rusher, and you ain't got to give up all them highest picks.
But here's the thing: do you want decent? Or do you want great?
You don't want. Why are they getting older? My thing is, why is we reaching for that? Just stay with what you got. You're not going to win the Super Bowl this year. Stay with what you got. Draft them next year. That's it.
I'm not saying I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl either. But here,
Slab, you got a chance to get Myles Garrett or Max Crosby.
Here's the situation.
Stop.
This is what I said. Name me some really strong teams in the NFC.
Strong teams in the NFC.
Strong teams in the NFC. Like Detroit.
NFC North.
And Detroit, we seem to have their number.
Our whole division.
Minnesota, Green Bay. So those two. I mean, I'm not scared about Atlanta.
And Seattle ain't bad. Get somebody else. Seattle ain't trading nobody.
I hear you. No, I hear you. So that's 3, maybe 4 teams.
Y'all got to.
They're all
real
one.
Talk. Y'all got a chance to get 3. Y'all got a chance to get 3 out of that division. Real talk.
Yeah, I agree.
The way it's going now, you got a chance to get a division winner and 2 wild cards out of that division. And whoever don't make it gonna have 10 wins.
Whoever don't make it, be pissed as a mother hubber. All I'm saying is that here's the thing about the NFC. I don't think the Bears can win are going to go to the Super Bowl this year. I think they'll make the playoffs. But once you get in the playoffs, anything can happen. And I just, again, like I said earlier, I don't think Ryan Poles wants to get to that point and say, oh, damn, we were this player away when I could have got him. We were that player away and I could have got him. Because even if you take on Myles Garrett's contract, it's still only for 2 more years.
How old is Myles Garrett?
27, 28?
Yeah.
Oh. But I mean, it depends on where you think you are as a team. If you feel like this player puts you over the top,
28.
This player puts you over the top. Like the Bears are trying to open a window.
Trying to add 3 more years to that because of the drugs.
Green Bay do what you supposed to do. You draft.
Green Bay young as hell though.
We already done that with Khalil Mack. Stop. Let's draft. Let's stay content. Let's draft. Don't keep giving up your high round.
And when the last time Green Bay won a Super Bowl?
When the Bears let them in.
And what?
So Sly, if you got a chance, some kind of way, you got a chance to get Myles Garrett or Crosby, you're saying you would pass on it and draft?
No.
Not
that what you're saying?
Not for no 1 and 2nd round picks. I wouldn't do it.
No, they're gonna. I agree with you. They're gonna command. Somebody gonna be like, I need a first.
The Raiders.
You put Tom Brady in there now. He ain't gonna trade Crosby.
Smart. Number 1.
You know, yeah. I also think that the Bears, if Ryan Poles is smart, he you know what Carolina did. I mean, how long ago was that trade? Like 5 seasons ago? We still getting picks off it. You can give him 3 second-round picks in the next 2 years.
Well, it's 3 years ago. You exaggerate.
I was hyperbole for a fact.
Right, and you killing me with that. But yeah, Tepper gonna fire everybody, including himself, because he's still mad.
Yeah, that's a great point, Grizz. Let the Eagles do it.
Hey, Grizz, you're absolutely right. Some kind of way the Eagles do it every year.
If they're available, you go get them. If you feel like you got that window, you make the move.
The Eagles do it every year.
It paid off for the Rams.
And the Jets do it, and it ain't working out for them because the guy
because it's the Jets.
So
it's the Jets.
But look,
That's what
the
Rams
did it with the Rams gave up pretty much all they draft for the next.
But they went all in 1 year.
Yeah, they did.
But they
for Matthew Stafford.
Like they were there.
Matthew Stafford still paying dividends on them picks. So be cool now.
Like my man said, Philly do it every year. How come Philly get away with it every year?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, man.
One Super Bowl.
It's all a gamble. It's all a gamble.
Yeah, it is.
You got to be willing to step up to that table and go. And
Tom Brady should have beat the Eagles.
If getting Garrett or Crosby, even if you just get one Super Bowl out of it, it's worth it.
It's worth it. It's worth it. Because you know what. I mean, come on, man. The only team that's got 1-2 is Kansas City, and they just won 3. You know what I mean? There's no other teams. It's not Kansas City and Kansas City versus. It's Kansas City and the rest of the NFL. So it's somebody else.
Anybody on Kansas City defense, they all came through the draft, right? They did, but they got one of the best defensive coaches in football. Who the Giants got rid of?
He won one with the Giants too. But carry on.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. Let's go get that boy, the African boy from the Giants. I'll take him. The Giants in sale mode.
Giants not cleaning house.
You know,
they not, man. Stop it.
Giants aren't cleaning house.
They not going to play.
They just got the front four together. Now the offensive lineman got hurt. Thomas, he out. But they just got that front four together. They ain't finna stay up.
I will say that, Kev.
Y'all can have Slayton though. Y'all can have him.
Nobody on that defensive side of the ball in the Giants. If they do, you should go get on a plane and slap everybody in the front office if they do.
The Giants ain't finna. They not finna sell like that, bro.
Have a fire sale.
They just got that front four together. They ain't finna do that.
Right.
So the Giants ain't gonna sell, but you gonna find a coach. The coach gone.
But they gonna blame the coach. They gonna blame Dable, which clearly this ain't Dable's fault. They're gonna blame Dable. I agree.
But Kev, what did
they will get a job the very next day.
He in a lame duck year, and I said that, and you was like, he not. Yeah,
it's not on Dable though, bro. It's not on Dable.
We understand that. It ain't on him. It's on y'all quarterback. But
they're gonna blame Dable. So I agree with you on that. They're gonna blame him. But this ain't Dable.
You gotta blame him. He gotta take.
You gotta blame Dable. He kept Jones. He fired off.
No, Dable did not. The organization kept Jones.
Yeah, Dable didn't pay him and keep him. You paid him. You got to keep him.
How the hell is Dable a lame duck? He the damn coach of the year.
Exactly. So clearly this ain't Dable. And Dable was getting the most out of Daniel Jones than anybody ever got out of him.
Yeah.
But they're gonna blame him, and that's cool. He probably won't out anyway.
I would from that situation. But back to the Bears. Think of how this offense is progressing. Think of how this offense is progressing. All right. And Caleb's getting better week by week. It's evident. Even by novice football fans, it's evident. Imagine you make that defense elite. We will
tomorrow.
And that division is full of some offensive juggernauts.
Yes.
Yeah.
All three other quarterbacks. All three other quarterbacks in that division, in our division, are throwing the ball all over the yard. All three of them. Kevin O'Connell's a great play caller in Minnesota. You got the Flower in Green Bay. All right, and then you got OG Ben or Bobby Johnson up in Detroit.
Yeah.
So you need people to get to that quarterback.
If you got a chance to make your defense elite, you do it.
I couldn't agree more.
And real quick, DY 31-7 halftime Notre Dame. Carry on.
DY, you just asked a question. How is he a lame duck? And he was coach of the year. Who was the coach of the year in 2018?
Man,
shit,
y'all boy.
Rest my case.
Yamani boy.
I rest my case.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
That was because of the defense.
He stayed coaching 3 more years after that.
He did.
He should have. We all know that.
Look, man, you gotta
explain to me. Well, my man, a lame duck coach for Dallas. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, McCarthy's a lame duck.
Yeah, because you gave Dak $60 million, and Dak sucks.
Guess what?
Yeah, that's not that. It's not on that.
He got an IV and oxygen because he almost did.
Hey, that goes next man up. Everybody get over it. Y'all didn't trip off Tua getting the contract. Y'all didn't trip off the boy in Jacksonville getting the contract. Y'all didn't trip off Herbert getting the contract. Ain't nobody say nothing. All of a sudden, Dak get his money, and he overrated. He shouldn't have got it, right? He was next man up. Get over it.
Dak,
He was next man up.
That's
it is what it is.
That's the
All
problem.
these bombs. That's
next man
Herbert.
up.
When the last time Herbert won a playoff game?
Man, Justin, I can't remember.
So all these quarterbacks that got paid, Dak was next man up.
My man in Cincinnati has been trash ever since then.
No, ever since last year.
He got that contract because he beat Mahomes and went to the Super Bowl. So they paid him.
But don't forget, you know what you know my mantra, coaching matters. And when Callahan left, that's the only offensive coordinator he knew. And so he left, and I said it. So when these coaches leave, I was like, watch how they play. Remember, even Allen, when Dayball left his first year or so, you could definitely tell the decline in his play. All right, so and that's why I wanted Ben Johnson out of Detroit. That's why I wanted Bobby Slowick out of Houston, because it takes that away from those quarterbacks. Coaching matters, bro. People don't want to admit it, but it does.
Well, Sly, you throw out my boy Joe Burrow, but it ain't Joe Burrow that's losing these games, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Cincinnati offense still one of the top offenses in the league.
Right. It ain't Joe Burrow.
Joey Burr.
We ain't gonna put it on Burrow. It's obviously his defense, but the quarterbacks get the blame, dog. It is what it is. When the Giants lose, you blame Daniel Jones. You don't blame the defense that only gave up 10 points. You blame Daniel Jones. It come with the position.
Cincinnati's defense is like Damani trying to stop Kev shooting that jump shot in Vegas.
Wow. Wide open.
Wide
open.
Hey, Kev, you like that one? Hey, Kev, you like that one? You like that one?
Hey, to Damani's defense, he the only one saw me run out there.
Right.
He tried. The rest of y'all was standing there.
Seeing you and stopping you is two different things. I'm just saying. Hey, Kev, you like that?
Well, now I got Cincinnati Bengal defense.
Like
that's what you trying to say?
That's true.
Before we got about a little under 20 minutes left, man. Tua expected to play, man. He cleared concussion protocol, set to play. I hope he have on one of them Guardian helmets, man.
You say he's not wearing it.
Oh my God, man. So
keep looking to get force in the mouth, Tua. Go ahead. Keep it. Keep doing it.
What is his family, his team, the league? I mean, Jesus, Kev, I know you've been going in on this since it happened, so I'll let you start off, man. Your thoughts on this?
I told y'all that the player was going to play because the player, in his mind, I feel good. I'm straight. I'm ready, coach. And they just paid him. So what they going to tell him, bro? What are they going to tell him? Are they going to say, hey, man, you can't play, right? The Bulls could have did Lonzo Ball like that. They could have been like, hey, man, that's it. You have another surgery out for the year. That's it. Here go injury settlement. Problem is you just paid to him. That's a hell of an injury settlement. But then if he comes back and gets hurt again, the slightest thing, rolled over, slammed on his head, whatever, slightest thing, or he ducked, somebody hit him, he going to somebody's shoulder pads.
Needed a head.
Like, then they would have a reason to say, hey, man, that's it. We gave you a chance, whatever. But initially, can't stop him, dog. The player wants to play.
No, you can stop him, bro.
He would go to the union and say they blocking me from playing.
You can stop
him.
I
mean? Like they couldn't stop him right now. Prayers that boy don't get laid out and we see a tragic situation.
I hope.
But like I said, they could not stop him from playing, bro. The league can't jump in.
But they
the player wants to play, bro.
When they signed him. They knew that when they signed him that he was one concussion away.
It's true. But the organization did it. They did it anyway.
Right. So they took the chance. Miami felt like they had a small window opening where they could, be a good team. They had a squad, but I mean, you can't stop them. But I mean, at this point, I think they just putting it on the player. Hey, if you want to do this, go ahead.
Then they should make him sign something then.
Yeah, if you want to do this, go ahead. But I don't know as far as legally what they can and can't do as far as making him. You can't make him retire. You definitely can't make him retire.
You can't do that.
But Miami, when they signed him to that big deal, they knew what it was.
Yep.
D.Y., what's your thoughts on this, man?
Look, let the man play. Hopefully he does not sustain any more concussions. But It ain't no way you can stop this dude from playing. So by all means, let the man play. Hopefully he can come back and breathe some life into that offense and also help out my fantasy roster. But at the end of
you dirty mother. You dirty mother.
So you don't care if the man get a concussion. It's all about your family.
Hey, the first thing I said was, I hope he don't get another concussion. That's
grimy.
But really, it's about your fantasy, though. You care less about the man health.
But we need him back on the field. You know what I'm saying? and as funny as it
Right,
sounds,
there you go.
As funny as it sounds, as a
get on that field.
As a fantasy manager, it's the same mentality that a coach and a GM and an owner has for him. They need him back on that field because he puts butts in the seat. He has people in the stands. They need him back on that field because the offense thrives with him back on that
Somebody
field.
coming to see him.
He's a star in South Beach. Plus, he ain't got to be all full of glitz and glamour, but trust me, ain't nobody else coming to. They come to see him or Tyreek. They ain't come to see none of them other guys.
They're not coming to see Tua.
It looked like you loading up, Sly.
Quarterback.
Your thoughts? Let's hear this angry man take.
Man, I ain't gonna get no angry man take, man, about Tua, man. I just hope the young fella, man, be healthy, man, come back, play his thing, man. But it's a dangerous slope, man. I mean, they did pay the man, so the man do got to play. It's sad, man, but as you can see, Miami need him, man. Miami's terrible without Tua. As much as y'all get on Tua, man, they look horrible, bro.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about him. He better not take off and run like he did to get this concussion, because everybody in America was watching. It was like, why did he try to keep going?
Well, because football is instinctive, man. Like
I told y'all he was gonna play, dog.
Like, football is instinctive, man. You're not thinking that you're out on the field trying to make a play. Football players, that's the mentality, man. You're not thinking about, man, let me not do this because if I get hit in the head, I'm out for the year. So he's not. That's the dangerous part about it. And
why did you stop playing football?
Oh, my body is terrible. That's why.
There you go.
My body's terrible.
Okay, so I got a question. Do y'all think defensive players will hold up? Do y'all think defensive players will be scared to like land on them, hit them?
No, they're not gonna be scared. Ain't no mercy.
I got a sack and he don't see me coming.
Ain't no mercy.
You think defensive players will be scared to hit him?
If you out there, you play. Just like if Jaden Daniels play tomorrow, hit him in his damn ribs. It's football. This ain't golf or table tennis. It is what it is. Your instincts ain't saying, oh man, let me not go up this way. If he lower his head and he coming into me, he gonna get hit.
He gonna lower his head just off reaction because he's trying to avoid the hit. So he's gonna do that. So that's now you run into him with your body, your pads or whatever, and you run because it's the slightest thing he can get a concussion, y'all.
But I'm saying,
it ain't no direct hit. He at the point, the slightest thing gonna give him a concussion.
But you ask the defensive player to like, oh, let me not hit him like this.
Yeah, they don't think that at all. No way at all.
No, so Sean, they going right at him.
Oh, hell yeah, they're going right at him. They said, we can knock his ass out. We'll knock his ass out.
Yeah, and I'll blitz him. I'll blitz him. I'll blitz him first play to see how shook he is.
Hey,
that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad
idea.
He
gonna go straight down.
Send the house.
Hey, Kevo, I'm sorry to interrupt y'all football talk, but I can care less about you right now. Hey, Kevo, you see the Lakers come back? Man, you see AD, baby? Yes,
I did. And D.Y. saw it too, but go ahead.
Yeah, he seen it.
John and Lefty, they don't have to send an all-out blitz, dog. This all the got to do is take a rubber band and shoot it. Bink, he gone.
Who Miami playing tomorrow? Who they play tomorrow?
But your boy gave up, only had 5 points.
Who Miami got tomorrow?
Let me see.
The first third and long.
Cardinals.
The first third and long.
I picked the Cardinals. I'm
sending the house first third long. I want to see if he shook. It's football. It's no mercy.
Hey, D.Y., I know you picked San Fran. I'm taking Seattle. Anything you pick, I'll pick opposite.
Yeah, they're in Miami. Cardinals are in Miami.
San Fran play Dallas.
In Miami.
I got Dallas.
So
First
when
of all, Tua needs to have a sit down with that offensive line and have a real heartfelt conversation with them, man. Be like, listen,
For what?
y'all all out. I need y'all to play and protect me. I don't know if he got to go buy Rolexes.
Well, Larry Tunsil.
But the man that had 3 concussions with the same offensive line, what you gonna tell him now?
Run the ball.
You won't, Cam. You won't.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, what you gonna tell him now?
Hold on, Cam. All the concussions he had was not cause of the line. When he took off running this last time, that was on him.
And the thing about it, what if he gets tackled and he hits someone's knee?
Exactly.
You know what I mean, you got a knee in the helmet.
He at the point, the slightest thing can cause him a concussion. It ain't got to be a dead-on hit.
He puts his helmet on too fast.
He can trip coming out the snap.
Why don't he wear that dude, that stupid-looking thing they put on
the zoo helmet? He won't do it. He say he's not doing it.
The Guardian helmet.
Quarterback, you got to be able to your head. It may be an alternate.
He can move his head.
Yeah, he's being silly.
All he really needs is that Brian Bosworth neck pad to wear behind there.
That's Brian Bosworth.
Hey, but that got him ran over by Bo Jackson.
Yeah, but as a quarterback, you got
him ran over by Bo Jackson.
As a quarterback, your top can't be impeded, man. You got to be able to, like, it's a lot to it. You can't.
Well, you would know because you left-handed like him and played quarterback and was just as bad.
Well, I didn't get the paycheck, so whatever.
Yeah, his family needs to step in, bro. Because I'm really concerned. I remember I said it last time. I didn't want to come back last time. I remember Kev's like he's coming back. I'm like he might, Kev. I said, but I don't. That's a dumb thing.
We all didn't, bro. But I just knew as a player, he didn't want to go out like that. And give a couple weeks, it's gonna die down. He's gonna come back. I said that from day one. It ain't the smartest move. But he was gonna come back and play, bro. Like,
pick the Cardinals and call it a day.
How are y'all?
But the organization, if he the slightest thing right now, the organization got a leg to stand on if he gets hurt again.
How are y'all?
Hey man, we tried it your way, but that's it. Like they got a leg to stand on now if he gets another one. But right now they couldn't step in and stop him, bro. The league can't override the team. You know what I mean? Like that's their player under contract. So he was gonna play, bro. He was gonna play.
How are y'all talking about his family being?
God bless him.
He told his wife, baby, if I don't play, we don't get paid no more. She told him, have a good game, baby.
Yeah,
he guaranteed money already in the bank.
He'll get paid. He got paid already. He got paid. He will get paid.
The guarantee is already in the bank.
It don't stop because you retire. Nope.
You saying she got the door open with a lunch pail.
Yep. I got your Uber here, honey.
So she willing to take care of the kids from this point?
And him when she's got to wipe his ass when he's 30.
And he a paraplegic.
That's the thing. So what I'm saying is like when he was all like this a season and a half ago, that didn't teach him. That didn't teach her. That didn't teach his family. Like, hey, we care more about you. We already made millions. You're already made millions. We got the mansion. We got the this. We got the that. We're good. Hopefully, he made some.
He's gonna be throwing the ball to his kids in the wheelchair.
Drew Brees.
Maybe throwing at him and bouncing off his face. Play with daddy.
Drew Brees' old lady told him after that, and he got all his like he was in a car wreck. You're done. You're done.
He was almost 40.
Yeah, but his old lady.
He was, to his credit, at least he was older at the point. He was like, all right, you're right, baby.
Yeah, there's a quality
like,
of life.
At least he was older. This dude, what, 27, 26?
Yeah, you got to figure out the quality of life, though, and it's tough when you're that young, Kev. You're right. When you're that young, because you're young and strong, and you think you're invincible. Although he shouldn't think he's invincible.
I feel good. I'm ready.
He shouldn't feel invincible after the palsiness that he had on the field. Come on, man. You know what I mean?
Like, we watched you like this. Like,
yeah,
who wife?
You got to pull your tongue out through with a spoon, and you want to swallow it.
There's only one quarterback wife I wish get ran over by a truck. Her name is Brittany.
Oh no!
Stop.
Her name is who?
They finna have another baby, man.
Fuck both of them.
Damn!
Wow.
Brittany Griner?
No.
Oh, come
Brittany
on.
Mahomes. Yeah. I'm sick of her. I don't like her.
She ain't doing nothing. That's Travis' girlfriend causing a stir. Brittany be minding her business.
Now she do. But remember, she was up in the booth with his
She part owner of the soccer team. Did y'all know that?
Dumbass brother.
She ain't part owner. Nothing. She worked the day of her life.
Yes, she is. They both owners.
She the majority owner.
The soccer team in KC. Yes, look it up.
No, he the majority owner. They gave her the money.
Well, yeah, but
yeah,
that's like saying your truck is yours and not Keita's.
Wow.
We all know who truck that
Whoa.
is.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
First of all,
D.Y.
Keita,
Bang, bang.
hey, for that. Now you crazy. You should have said her truck is mine, not the reverse.
Ain't
Well,
nothing yours.
You better log off before she hear you.
She going to get her head done.
Right, that's why he been talking now. Hey, man, we got about 5 minutes left, man. We're going to do our parting shots, man. We'll start off with the person that was late, KDL.
I want to thank y'all for tuning in the hour and 10 minutes I was not here. Appreciate the ride, y'all. Hey, if y'all ain't doing it today, at Nolo's Lounge, we are having a breast cancer awareness called Pink Smoke. This is our annual. We kind of do it every year. Y'all come on out, man. Raffles, prizes, all support breast cancer awareness if y'all not doing nothing. 99th and Torrance, across from Skyway. Come kick it with us. SmokeFellas.
D.Y.
Yo, shout out to everybody. Appreciate everybody checking in. Appreciate all the fellas for being on the show. Good lively conversation. Looking forward to today's games and the games tomorrow and upcoming NBA season and everything. And I do also want to make mention that today's show is sponsored by KDL's Elixir. You get you some of this.
What?
Get you some of this after any long night. For KDL, you will come back to life.
Right on that. Hey, D.Y., I ain't gonna even dispute you, bro. You right on that.
Hey, slide.
You're not only the owner, you also the client.
Alexa. Hey, man, you know what? I guess I got to be on here every week, man. Every Saturday, I guess I got to get up, man, try to make this show, man. So, you know, like KDL said, I guess we'll be over there at Nolo's. I'll be drunk before I get there. I might bring food because I'm going to need that. So I'll see y'all in a little while.
Lefty.
Yeah, like the guy said, man, 3rd annual Pink Smoke.
What?
We trying to do it's our fundraiser. Something take out.
A record agreement.
And I ain't even got one right now. I need it back.
Come on, man.
I usually have one, to be honest, but go ahead.
Shout out to our newest sponsor, Gatorade. Gatorade on behalf of KDL. Yeah, man, come on out, man. Also, at today, coming up November 17th, our food drive for the Bears-Packers game up at Platinum Cigars, November 17th. Come on out.
Food drive.
Yeah,
Is it canned, perishable, or live?
Cans and perishable.
Oh, okay.
Something we can haul. Yeah, looking out for those less fortunate, man. Thanksgiving is coming up. Holiday season coming up. Our holiday party coming up. Say the date, December 7th. SmokeFellas, y'all know what it is. We out here.
What about Sunday, man?
Oh, Sunday, man. Fellas, pop up. We're going to be at Habanos for the Bears Commanders game. Hopefully the Bears pull off another win. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Come on out, man. It's not no big event. We just watching the game, having a good time. Y'all know what it is. And we all get together. It's going to be tomfoolery all over the place. So come on out, man, if you ain't got nothing to do.
It'll be a whole vibe. You know how we do. We just going out just to kick it.
If Daniels don't play, it's going to be a letdown.
He's not playing.
Are they ruled him out?
No, they just not, but, he's not playing. He practiced a little bit yesterday, but he's not playing.
Oh, man.
It's a game time decision. But
he gonna play.
If I want him
I think he's going to play.
No excuses saying, oh.
Might not be 100%, but I think he's going to play.
Y'all didn't beat them with Daniels. I don't want to hear that.
You ever had a rib injury, he ain't playing.
Right.
Trust me, he is not playing.
He's going to have on the old Allen Iverson flap jacket.
Yeah, he's not going to.
Well, as I say after every show, where there's smoke,
there's the fellas.
Fellas.
Peace.
So we'll catch y'all next week.